Welcome to another episode here on A New Life in France. Sun is shining. I've got a lovely house behind us. Very practical house. I've just been having a look around the gardens as well and a quick sneaky look inside. Very practical, really well situated as well. We're back in the Charente for this particular property that we're going to be viewing today. Let's go and have a look through that door and let's find out more. Now we're inside this lovely house. This house really flatters to deceive. I've had a really good look around. I'm going to take you around in a second, but it does. There's so many different things. You go into a room and you're like, I wasn't expecting that. From the outside, it looks a fairly compact house, and it is, but there's definitely a few twists and turns along the way as we have a look in. One of the questions people ask is, how do you choose the properties you film? Because you use a lot of the same words, well finished, beautiful, great, which the majority are. And the reason we choose our properties is we look at the properties and we look at who do we think would live in those types of properties. We look at some of the benefits of the properties and everything goes around there. So we don't just randomly pick properties. We look at properties that you, the viewer, will like to see. We're not going to show you a property that we think is just not suitable. We do show you renovation projects. We showed you one earlier in the year which needed masses of work. We've shown you other projects where, say, a main house looked brilliant, but the rest could be renovated alongside it. So we're always looking at different ways to be able to present to you, our audience, an array of different properties. So I've just come in off that main door. I'm in the dining room here with stairs going up to the first floor. Coming off the dining room, we go into a lovely sitting room. The sitting room is really light and airy, lovely wood burner in there. And again, the couple who have this property have done a really great job on this. The paint colours are lovely, it's light and airy, the fabrics and the furnishings. It really is nice, so testament to them for, that's the way they want to live, and it's lovely and put together. So everything they've chosen really complements the house, but you can see they've done work to this as well. You'll see over my shoulder, a little doorway into somewhere, that's going into the kitchen. When I went in to have a look at the kitchen, that certainly surprised me. Let's go and see if I can surprise you as well. We are in the kitchen, so we've just come around the corner into this kitchen. You can even tell it sounds echoey. That's because it's a really big kitchen. You can see the pan shot now just playing of this huge kitchen. You've got doors going out to a bit of a courtyardy bit which then leads up to the garden. You've got all the units behind us. You've got a breakfast bar as well just here behind the camera. You've got fridges and units and everything. What they've also done really cleverly here as well, there are two skylights. The skylights bring in lots of natural light as well, along with the normal windows. Wood burner situated in the corner as well. I just think it's really light and airy. And when you walk in, you do go, wow, wasn't expecting that. You sort of think there's going to be a smaller kitchen, and there certainly isn't. So you can imagine here, again with the sinks and the appliances that are here, it's a lovely kitchen. It's a kitchen that you could live in and you could use. And when again I get the feel for this property is a lovely property, probably for a couple, a single person or a couple. Potentially, if you've got a youngster, maybe from that. It's also really lovely lock up and leave as well. If you're looking for a holiday home here in France, this would certainly tick those boxes as well. Just down the corridor off the kitchen, there is a bathroom. There's a bathroom there with a shower, toilet, everything in there as well. Really nice, light and airy. Again, you can see now that's a big bathroom. And again, the corridor leads then to a little courtyard out the back, but we'll have a look at that when we go outside. Why don't we go and have a little look upstairs? We're now up onto the first floor. What I like about the way this is, again, it's quite compact upstairs. You can see this beam. You are going to have to go under this beam, and I'm not going to shy away from that. But again, it's a real character. In French houses, there's very little you can do about a beam like this because that holds the house up, so it needs to work. So yes, you've got a duck underneath it, but I didn't have any problems with that. There's a beam here and there's a beam as you just head into the bathroom. But that's what happens, and that's part of it. Up here, what you have a dressing room. You probably could squeeze a small child's bed in there, or a little child's bunk bed potentially. At the moment, it's a dressing room. It's a walk-in wardrobe dressing room. It's lovely, lovely little room. You come in then, you've got two similar size bedrooms, light, airy. Again, they are very practical bedrooms. Both of them, again, and it's typical for this type of house. Both of them have quite small windows. we actually at home have very similar windows, and the reason for that is it lets a little bit of light in, but it doesn't let too much in. So when you're looking in really hot summers, that restricts how hot that room actually gets. So they are, from a practical perspective, and have been for many hundreds of years here in France. But again, really nice bedrooms, both of them really nice, particularly like the second bedroom as well. You've got not the exposed fireplace, but you've got the exposed chimney coming up, which is done in red brick and is really well pointed. Again, the bathroom is a big surprise. You go into the bathroom, it's a big bathroom, and you can even see that there's a chandelier hanging from there, so you can see how much room there is in that bathroom. And again, it's really nicely done the way that it's done. Lovely walk-in shower as well. So everything has been thought about in terms of that. So that's why I like this property. I mean, this property is a proper buy, move in, live, happy days. So why don't we go and have a look though at the garden and see what you think outside. The sun is shining and I'm in this lovely garden. So we've got this very practical property that's here that we've shown you around. We're now into the outside. 3 parts to the outside. We've got up here, we've got a garden where you walk up and it's above the house. So a sloping garden here. There is currently a hot tub there and this lovely little seating area. Really is a lovely sun trap. And you've got views as well looking over the roofs of the houses, and you've got views going from really left to right. So in terms of the sun rising, sun will rise just over there in the morning, and then we'll just set back behind me. So again, you'll get that dappled light in the evening. So lovely little garden, very easy to maintain up here, easy access just around the back. Just outside the house, as we just walked out, you've got that sort of, there's a very nice little terrace area just there as well. Again, a little bit of a sun trap, but that's just there. That would be really nice with, say, a table and chairs in there, but that's very close to the house. Just walk out and you're straight onto there, which is nice maybe for a nice morning coffee. Then you've got this little track, you know, this is a little road. We're in a very small hamlet here with 3 or 4 houses, just a little service road in front of the house. Just beyond that, then there's another bit of garden, which again just slopes down. That's got lots and lots of shade, so that'd be really nice to say for a sort of lunchtime eating area if you wanted to be out in the sun. Lovely dappled shade that is in there. So lots going, as I say, very practical property that is here, and the gardens are really nice, easy to maintain, and you've got 3 real different elements. So probably three outdoor rooms if you want to put it that way. So nice gardens, definitely really just complements the house. Well, I really hope you've enjoyed this really lovely property. And as I said near the beginning, you know, why do we choose properties? We choose properties because we go, would someone in our audience like to live in a house like this? And the answer most of the time is yes. And we like to show different houses for different types of people. This house would suit a couple, it would suit a single person. It really has been done really well. And it's actually one of those, you don't have to think about spending any money. You buy it, you move in, you furnish it the way that you want it. And that's what I really like about the property. So when you come into that really nice dining area, the stairs go up to the first floor, then it teases you into the kitchen. Love the kitchen, and I explain why I really love that. And again, you've got downstairs bathroom and shower as well, corridor leading outside. You've got doors from the kitchen up into those lovely gardens that just have the views from the top. And then you've also got a lovely little shaded garden at the front of the house as well. Back in from that, you've got this lovely sitting room that I'm in, lots of light streaming in, lovely wood burner behind me, and again this has been done really, really well. And then you go up to that first floor where you've got those 2 bedrooms, 2 nice sized bedrooms. You've got a small room as well that currently is that dressing room, and then again another surprise, you've got that really lovely big light airy bathroom that's up there. This property suits many different people in many different ways. I definitely recommend you have a look at this. Really hope you've enjoyed today's programme, and remember, if you haven't, subscribe and click the subscribe button. Go to the website A New Life in France as well, where we have blogs galore, lots and lots of information. And remember, each week we are bringing you at least 2 properties. We are bringing you a story, and we are just about to announce something else that we're going to be bringing you each and every week here on A New Life in France.